Hello world, Krista here from Books and Jams, and today I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about some books that I'm hoping to read in May. So I am a part of a kind of an online book reading challenge group. It started because when I started watching BookTube back last summer, one of the first things that I was watching was BookTubeathon, and I loved the idea of having some challenges to help guide your reading. So a friend and I put together a group on Facebook and invited all of our friends that we know who love to read, and we began making monthly challenges. I'm going to share with you what our 5 challenges are for May and the books that I'm hoping to read that go along with those challenges. So the first challenge is to read a book that deals with a road trip or traveling. And I am very excited to start reading Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. This is about a girl whose father sends her to a boarding school in Paris for her senior year. She's not very happy about that. But once she gets there, she starts making some friends, including a boy who becomes her best friend named Etienne. So it just seems like a light-hearted romantic contemporary, and I'm excited to read Anna and the French Kiss. Another one of our challenges is to read a book with a number in the title, and I found a couple on my shelves, so I picked up 2 to take a look at this month. I have 10 Tiny Breaths by K.A. Tucker, which I believe is about a girl named Casey who was in a car accident and can't seem to get past it, has memories of being trapped in the vehicle or something along those lines, and ends up running away with her younger sister. So sounds like it could be interesting, a little bit heavier than maybe Anna and the French Kiss, but this is one of my choices for a number in the title. Or I also grabbed 20 Boy Summer, which I honestly have no idea what it's about, but the blurb on the front says breaks your heart and puts it back together again, so maybe it's not as light as I'm thinking it will be. But that's 20 Boy Summer by Sarah Aukler. So I'll read one of those, or maybe both. They're both not very long, so we'll see. Another one of our challenges is to read a book that we have on our shelves that we haven't read yet, and so I'm picking up Elie Wiesel's Night. He was in concentration camps, and this is his story, and I'm sure it's going to be heartbreaking, and I'm sure it's going to not be shocking because I've read so much, but shocking in the way that I just can't believe humans treated other humans the way that things happened during World War II. It just blows my mind. So although I'm looking forward to reading this book, I know it's going to be a hard one to read. The 4th challenge is to read a book with flowers. It can be flowers on the title or flowers in the title or flowers on the cover. So I'm going to be reading The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead, which I don't have yet. I put it on hold at the library, so I'll put a picture here. And The Glittering Court, it's about a girl who's from a wealthy family whose parents are arranging a marriage for her because they have come upon hard times, and she somehow runs away and becomes a part of the Glittering Court, which is a school for girls to learn to raise themselves in society and to catch themselves a better man, I think. I've heard some not so great reviews about this. A lot of people haven't really enjoyed Rochelle Mead lately. She wrote Soundless last year, and many people I've heard about didn't like that book, but I enjoyed it. So I'm expecting to enjoy The Glittering Court as well. I guess we'll have to see. And then the 5th challenge I also don't have yet is a book recommended by a mother or about a mother. And so this one we're reading as a group, which doesn't make sense because all of our mothers are different, but we've chosen a book that's about motherhood, and the book is called Secrets of Midwives by Sally Hepworth. By Sally Hepworth. Again, I don't have this one. I have to get it from the library, so here is the cover. I have no idea anything about what this book is about, so I guess we will have to wait and see for that one as well. And then also on my TBR, just a couple books that I have out from the library that are going to be due this month, so I'm hoping to get to them. The first of those is Goose Girl by Shannon Hale, and I believe this is along the lines of a fairy tale. I don't know if it's a retelling. I think there is a fairy tale actually called The Goose Girl, so it's probably a retelling of that, but I'm not really sure. I think it's about a girl who has a special ability to speak to animals or something along those lines. I really don't know. I like Shannon Hale's writing. I've read a couple of her other books, and I'm looking forward to read this one. I also have out just a YA, a contemporary called Ruining by Anna Collymore, And this is about a girl who kind of leaves her dead-end town to become a nanny for a family in California, and mystery and some strange things begin to happen, and she has to figure them out. So that's Ruining. Okay, so I also have from the library Twain's End, which is a story about Twain and his secretary and assistant, or some two people that worked for him, that he blessed their marriage and then ended up writing a rant about them later. I'm not really sure, but it's some sort of a mystery around the life of Mark Twain. So I'm intrigued by this and just took it out from the library. So I may not get to this one this month. This is kind of at the bottom of the pile, but we'll see. So those are the books that I'm hoping to get to this month in May. I would love to hear what you are planning to read, or if you've read any of these and what you thought of them. Please share in the comments below, and I look forward to chatting with you there. Bye!